What did I say?
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to say.
Or you
Say
just say, what did I say?
Yeah.
She did it again this time. Where's my
Yeah,
Jaeger
It's
bomb?
right there. Let's see if it tastes a little more Jaegery.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
I
You
don't
guys
know
forgot
what
You
about
gotta
me.
place
I
the
don't even know
cup
what you're
though. You
drinking.
fake.
Forgot about me. You're the one that made me to drink in a plastic cup.
Was it better?
I had more Jaeger in it that time. Did you use a new bottle yet?
Nah, I still got this left.
Oh. Well, usually there's 3 people here.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I'm here.
Well, you didn't do a Jaeger bomb.
Oh, it got sad quick.
You didn't do the Jaeger bomb, is what I'm saying. We're saying Billy's not here.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
we're.
He
that's what
hasn't
we're getting
been.
at. No, he hasn't.
No,
He hasn't been anywhere. I just talking trash on Billy the whole time.
Just get it out the way now.
Yeah.
Trash him. Can you breathe in that sweatshirt?
Yeah. How is that?
It's really tight on my neck.
Yep.
I know it's not good.
My
I
neck.
bought 5 of them right off the bat. Just be like, oh, let me get 5.
You bought.
You should have got like a Hanes one or something.
That is a Hanes.
It's a Hanes heavyweight.
I just got the cheap one.
Oh.
I was like, you just bought one. Try it out first. You went to Die Hard 5 then.
Well, you see me when I had it on. It was like big on me. The 2X.
It was real wide. Mhm. But I figured he'd wash it and stuff. But
That's why
I
I
knew it was
washed it
going to
Watch
be.
it was just like
It was going to be
went up,
short.
Yep.
Yeah,
stayed
short on
big.
his.
Yep.
His Billy.
All wide and outside.
All wide and outside.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys ready? It's horror movie month. October.
So excited.
Netflix got a lot coming.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna be shit. I didn't look yet, but
Yeah, they probably are, but at least I have no ones.
I'm excited. I love October.
Oh, speaking of which, The Sopranos came out today.
Mm.
you excited for that?
She
Did you-
watched it with me.
Did you what The Sopranos?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole series?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I thought it was a
Yeah.
lot to watch.
Damn, she odd you up
I
too.
know.
Oh yeah, why
Well,
don't you think? Why
watch,
wouldn't I watch it?
I don't know.
He also got me some cool Freddy shoes.
I know he did.
Because John
Yep.
text me.
Because I know all about it.
Well, I'm glad that you.
Yeah, I'm looking out for you. I was like, you know, it's way cheaper than 30,000.
Is that how much they were?
The Nike ones are 30,000.
When I was looking them up, they had like the Etsy ones and all the others. Like, it's not showing up. And then you text me in the morning. And I went and looked them up and just bought them real quick.
They are so cute.
What those?
Yeah, I
was
really,
like,
really
oh.
like them.
You think they were cute, John?
Yeah, I would never wear them. I mean, I think it's cool. I'm just not like a high top person, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have like a bunch of like Freddy shirts now.
She got
too.
a bunch of horror shirts. Like, she went on that.
you
What was that place you got them from?
should have just bought her
the-
the shirt too.
oh.
I got her a couple.
No, I mean from the Vans.
Oh, I didn't know they had a shirt too.
Yeah, came. There's a whole set.
Oh. They have a little fanny pack too.
I was gonna
didn't
say she got a
I
fanny
don't
pack, a
want the fanny
T-shirt.
pack.
they?
Come on,
I probably would use it, but I don't need it.
I don't even know what it looked. It had something on it, but I didn't even look to see what it was.
Yeah,
like,
it was
it's
on
a-
that one picture you sent me, right?
Yeah, but I didn't like zoom in to see what it was.
I do need some Freddy socks because I am wearing my Pennywise
boys,
socks.
the
But
balloons.
mm-hmm.
I got her a whole thing of horror ones. So I thought she had it was all horror, but it's just it, right?
It's the
Mm-hmm.
same bunch of people. Oh, it is. I was gonna say somebody. I forget who it was. There's a whole set, and it's like the same.
They're at Walmart, so
Oh,
yeah,
are they?
Yeah.
really.
they had that. She's got the balloon ones on. What else do they got?
It's
Oh,
the same.
thanks.
It's the same thing. It's Friday the 13th. It Exorcist. I don't know if that's what that one. The picture I
yeah.
saw was the exact same thing Vans had, except they weren't Vans
Oh.
socks. They were just the same people. So and then I started thinking that Halloween must be expensive as hell to trademark. Like for people
Oh,
to buy
yeah.
because it never makes it in there. And I don't know if it's because
Oh.
they're still making series of it, so it probably costs a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Because Michael Myers is never in any of those like people's things.
He's in your shirts, right? Like she has a shirt that says "Friends," and it's
Oh,
all like
yeah.
the horror
Yeah,
guys.
it's there. Like Amazon has like a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But I'm
the one
saying
you
like
just got.
I'm saying when like
The one,
companies
the squad one too, but they're not legit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when real companies like when Vans does that, like they make
Oh,
a horror
yeah,
movie
like a-
set, but,
yeah.
like Halloween will never be in there, and if like other people collab with them, that's never an option. So I'm thinking it must be expensive as shit to get their trademark or something.
Maybe. Or I wonder if it's because of the word Halloween. You know what I mean? Because it's
Nah.
like the
But
holiday.
you could just have Michael Myers, like his face. Or whatever,
yeah, but like Friday 13th is it's about the same thing.
yeah, but they're not making. I'm just thinking like because they still make movies.
Yeah.
Michael Myers still like they make the movies still. So I'm thinking
Or, like-
it's probably more expensive.
They had it. And that just
Yeah,
came
that's
out not
true.
that long ago.
I don't know. Something about it. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's never like you can buy. Like I said, I've went on Amazon before and saw all the random Michael Myers, but like
Yeah.
they're companies you never heard of them that make them.
Did they have Van socks? Is that what you just said to me?
No, I think they had a T-shirt,
And a
the
fanny,
fanny
pack.
pack, and shoes. But
I just knew you wanted the shoes. Don't be looking at me. I got you new shoes.
yeah.
And a cute outfit from Walmart.
I know. Because I didn't ask you about that computer yet. That's why I was like, let me
He's
get her a
like, let me
bunch of
just
shit."
start buying her.
Myers would be like, hey.
And then
okay.
guess what? You did ask me this afternoon, actually.
Mhm. So I want to get Sean's old computer. Because then the camera will actually be in HD instead of whatever it's in now. I can't remember what it is, but because I can't run it.
What do you mean?
Like my computer can't run it at its full
No.
for whatever reason. I don't know. But his can.
Really stunned.
What?
He's
You
looking
hear that?
behind me. Yeah.
Or do you see it?
I hear him.
The cat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear shit.
I hate
You
that.
didn't hear. I don't
I
think you
swear to
heard
God, I do. I hate it.
Clean them. My cat will do that too. It'll be like dead quiet. It'll be like start licking himself. Get the
Mhm.
fuck out of here.
They like to lay on your heads, though. Like on our chairs. They
That's
get
like-
on
yeah,
top.
Yeah, my cat.
Oh, yeah. Single boy does it to you, too.
But yeah, my cat. Like I sit in the chair and he'll just like lay back here, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like, I want you to be there because you're cute, but
Yeah.
I don't need that shit. Finish
That's
that.
what, like I hate. Like you'll just start clawing at me. Like you're sitting
Oh
on me because
yeah,
it's cold.
my cat don't have the front paws, so
Oh,
he does it too. But
just
you know, you're like, all right, cool. It's like a massage. You can go to work all you want. You ain't got no cool.
Yeah, his are like little needles. They hurt me.
Because he's always sharpening them.
Mm-hmm.
He's outside.
He's itching his back right
He's
now.
getting to work on it.
He's wild.
So did you see McGregor throw out the first pitch?
I didn't. Somebody was telling me about it. I didn't get to look at it
Oh,
because
remember
I
we were
couldn't
talking about
remember.
him
Like
throwing
they
the
said it,
football
and I was
last
thinking, yeah. Just so when they told me, I was like, the football, and they were like, no, he threw out the first pitch. And they were like, it's like the football.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Or it was
okay.
like 50 Cent when he threw out
yeah,
his.
when it just went somewhere else. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But his
it
was like, I think he's like the other hand, so it went the other way.
yeah. So
It was ridiculous.
I was like
Went
talking
first
about
base.
like I think there's like a video that has like all these random celebrities that threw out first pitch and they
Mess
suck
up.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nobody's been outside. Like,
Yeah.
you never just went outside when you were a kid.
I know.
Just threw a ball. Like I know it's like probably nervous as shit.
Yeah.
But when they throw out those first pitches, it's not even everybody's not even there yet.
Yeah. And if it like bounces in front or like goes over the head, that's different. But like the way they throw
Yeah.
it is like you don't
Like
know
you
how to
never,
throw at
yeah,
all.
you never. That's what I was telling like the kid I was talking to. I was like, you know how to shoot a basketball, throw a football. He was like, yeah, I think I like he played football and all that. But
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, I can still do it all. I was like, yeah, like I never played baseball or football, but I know how to throw a football
Yeah.
and I can throw a baseball. I can ice skate too. I never played hockey.
I never ice skated. I'd rollerbladed though, so
Right, you,
I heard it's
I
around
can
the
ice
same.
skate.
yeah, I can ice skate too, but. It's the same. If you can rollerblade, you're good. First time I ever got on rollerblades, I jumped on a picnic table, and I was like, "This is the dumbest thing you've ever done." Because we were like skateboarding there or some kid
Yeah.
there, and I was like, "Let me try that one." He was like, "All right." He got whatever. I don't know what brand was the good ass brand, but K2 or something like that. I forget what it was. And I was like, "Oh, cool." And I was just like, jumped up on it. I was like, "Oh, they're just on your feet. Like
Yeah.
you can only mess up if you just lean back or way forward or something." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this is dumb."
They are kind of heavy too,
They
though.
are. But that kid was like real good. He was, I forget his name way back in the day, but he was good as shit. He was tiny as hell, and he would just jump up on like the school, like the rails at Woodstown High School, on those big brick steps.
Yeah.
Like he would do them, and he was small as shit. I was like, oh. But then
Did you
yeah,
ever have
yeah,
anybody
like,
that took the wheels off the middle?
the what?
The wheels and like you know how the rollerblades had like 4 in a row, like straight.
No,
line?
because the real good ones have the indent
Oh,
where a rail would like pretty much.
so you
fit in
can
there.
grind on it.
Yeah, like they have like a. It's not huge, but it's a little curve in them, like the real expensive ones.
Yeah.
So that's what they all had. He was the only cool one. We'd only talk to him if he was like somewhere else. And all his friends knew we were like fucking assholes.
You start jumping down rails and you can.
Yeah,
We're
it
talking-
was just dumb. Like the other
doing
kids would be
cool
like,
stuff, at
yeah,
least.
like the other ones would be like talking shit on like skateboarding or whatever. or whoever was around. And I'd be like, "You're on the fucking wheels." I remember my friend like pushed him one kid and he just started rolling away. Because what can you do?
Yeah.
Because he was just in the way and he was just like talking shit, like how stupid like skateboarding was and all this shit. He was like, "You're fucking, they're connected to your feet." And he's
Yeah.
like, "So the fuck what?" And he just like shoves him and it just like rolled away. And I was like, "Oh shit, that was just too funny. Like you can't do anything."
That's not nice.
Speaking of, I told you to tell me about them alerts. You didn't tell me.
What alerts?
Turn them alerts off.
There you go.
Did you tell John we might have a fire?
Yeah.
Doing
That's why I
fire?
think that's why George is staying.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
We told him
yeah,
about
it's
the
like-
party too.
Yeah,
He
tonight.
said he
Oh,
usually
yeah.
takes off the end of
I usually
October.
try to go
So.
on vacation and
Oh yeah, so it's on the 30th, and then yeah, Bradley has a game on Sunday, and we have Halloween, so
Halloween.
Mhm.
Halloweeny.
What you guys doing for Halloween?
Shit.
Nothing.
Halloween days are over. Well, Chris's kids. But I don't know what he does with them or who's doing what with them.
Morgan don't want to go out no more.
She might go because he's friends with Gracie or whatever, so they might act a fool and go out.
Acting up.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna
Act
do?
the fool.
I have to get a costume. I got to order it all separate. I just checked on Amazon.
Oh, what are you trying to be?
Jane Franco and
That's
Pineapple
right.
Express.
I forgot.
But I just looked it up. Like they have the set that comes in there, but then
Yeah.
it comes in like an extra large or a small. And this ain't fitting in a small.
Might be extra large. Depends if the same people.
Yeah, I
made
don't know
them
who's, I
hoodies.
don't know who's making it, but you can buy it. You can buy everything separate. So you actually, because when they come in a large, like it'd be like extra large, but the pants would be humongous. The shirt
Yeah.
would be big, but
Because they always make weird shirts.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you can buy everything separate. So I'll have to do that. It'll be more expensive, but
Yeah, but it is always better to buy, like, make your own costume. You know what I mean? Like, buy the stuff, like, separately for each thing.
well,
Like how I
I'm
did
just
with-
saying, like size wise is one of them,
Yeah.
because it'll be like
Yeah, but it's not, like, it's like the fake.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Well, the
fake
T-shirt's
material.
legit. It's just a
Yeah.
normal T-shirt. Cause
That's
it's
how like my what the hell's his name from
the
Once
movie.
Upon a Time.
Yeah,
Can't remember his name.
but it's Brad Pitt, but I don't know who it is.
Either way, whoever he played, like the champion shirt was a regular one, but it was like real small.
Yeah,
And then the outside shirt was like a little weird. Like it was made out of whatever.
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
tell it's a
yeah,
costume.
that was that weird
not a
polyester,
real-
like-
Yeah, it
I
don't
forget
stretch
what
or nothing.
yeah.
It was just like
I should probably order it early just in case.
yeah.
Yeah, I would get dresses and stuff with a costume and come with it, and it has these little plastic pieces on it and stuff. I'm like, can't I just get a normal?
And you could probably buy a regular dress cheaper
Right.
just because it's
Right.
a dress.
Well, that's what I was looking up on Amazon for my costume.
Speaking of what, you should have heard Nick because Nick's going to be Scooby Doo. And then,
Oh man.
and he was
He's just getting a onesie, the
yeah.
Scooby Doo onesie.
and wonder if he's gonna do blackface because it's got the face cut out. You think he's gonna be?
I don't
brown?
think he'd be brown face.
But and then George's like, "Oh, I'll be Shaggy." And then who's the one with the orange shirt? In the skirt.
Velma.
Is it Thelma?
The orange.
Velma.
That's,
I
that
think it starts
is
with a V.
or Daphne?
Velma.
no
Da-
Daphne.
Daphne's
the,
a blonde hair.
the
chick.
hot one.
No. Whoever had the orange in the skirt.
Lauren and
Yeah.
Clayton are being Shaggy and Thelma.
Oh,
The
because
one
then
with the glasses.
well whoever the one with the orange shirt is.
Yeah,
That's Velma.
Oh yeah. Well
Or
he was like he
Velma, I
looked
said
he
Velma.
found her. He's like,
Sorry.
"Ooh, she's sexy." He was like, "Brad, look at this for Trish." I was like, "Better settle down over there."
So what are you guys gonna be?
Lincoln Zelda.
Oh, okay.
And I confused Nick because he thought Zelda was the dude with the green.
Oh.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, because when you say Zelda, you automatically think Link,
Who the
but
fuck
it's
is Zelda?
it's the
Zelda's
princess.
the princess.
I'm the princess.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
So
know.
you didn't
And
know
I
that?
thought
You
the
didn't play
same
that
fucking
game.
thing. I know. I did play that
Wait, you
game.
thought he was Zelda? You did?
Yep. Never even thought about it. I mean, I know who like Link is, but I never like when you think about it. Just like you
Yeah.
just said, I'm just like Zelda. Yeah. Like that's
Oh.
the dude.
No, you thought she was gonna be him?
Like, this is
I'm
weird.
just gonna be Zelda.
Oh, because I was playing
That's
that
funny.
Skyward Sword. That one's fun too. You might want to play that.
I never played the first normal Zelda thing.
Yeah,
Whatever for the Switch.
the one that you bought. That you said you.
No,
were
no.
getting.
I'm talking about like the more realistic one. What's that called?
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I never played that.
Yeah, that one's hard, but like the Skyward Sword's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I started it yesterday, so if you want to borrow it when I'm done, you can.
Breath
But,
of the
like-
Wild, isn't that the one, your magnet I got you for?
No.
Oh.
We just talked about this.
I know, and I forget already.
A link. No, nothing.
A Link to Remember?
Did you just make that up completely in your head?
No, it's similar. What is it?
A Link Between Worlds
There we go.
was the one on DS. She got me a little magnet. It's over here now. It used to be in the front.
I said I was take it from her.
Just made up a whole title. It was like a movie
A Link
title.
to Remember. Make myself cry.
It does sound like a.
I know.
There's a lot. Like there's a Link to the Past, and there's Ocarina of Time. There's a bunch of. What was the one that we had?
I have no clue. But it was fun. I just fucking, like everything else in my life, I just stopped doing
Just
it.
gave up.
Just like, yep, that's good. I was doing good, too.
But this one like took forever. Like I played it 4 hours and beat one dungeon, because like I'm trying to watch the story and
Right.
like every time you do something, like the guy will be like, "Oh yeah, she's in this temple," and then the thing comes out and goes, There's a 95% chance she's in this temple now. We should go look for her." It's like I'm doing it. Like leave me alone. And with all the Zelda games, they don't put like people do voiceovers on it. It's just like blah 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 blah, blah. And then you got to read it anyway. So. Like, if you got somebody to do a voiceover for blah, 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 why don't you just get them to read it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, read the regular thing.
But when we were playing, I think I had to, like, I think I looked up on, like, YouTube a couple times because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you go to the beach and do this. And I'm like, how the fuck would I even think of that? Or
Yeah.
know that I had to go search on the beach and dig up these holes for random shit. I was like, it's not even, like, an option. There's nobody's like, maybe you should check where the sand is or something
Yeah.
like that. Nobody says shit. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to know that shit?
Like, back in the day when I would play them, I would get the player's guide, and my mom would, like, she would hold it, and, like, she
Read
would,
through it.
if I get stuck, she'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're supposed to do this. Because she liked watching them, but
Yeah,
the
that's all I
first,
did.
the one for Nintendo, like, the last castle was in, like, a random rock that you got to blow up. Like, back in those days, how are you going to know
Yeah.
that? I don't even remember how I think they had Nintendo Power.
I beat the first one for Nintendo. I never beat the second one.
No. Second one is supposed to be, like, the last of
Beat 'em
all of them.
all.
No, you didn't. She's lying.
I've beat them all.
The Zelda games, I know you didn't.
No,
no.
not that one.
That's
no.
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
talking
Yeah.
about Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers.
Well, you're talking about Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
That's not regular Nintendo. Donkey Kong regular Nintendo
Yeah,
was
that's
couldn't
just
be
that
beat.
one you go up to things
Yeah.
and there's just vines and shit that you go up and then walk across the little whatever plank things are.
All I know is I beat them.
You ain't beat 'em.
I might even beat Duck Hunt too.
No, you,
No, I don't even know if Duck Hunt ever ends. Does
it
it?
probably doesn't.
I don't think it does.
I've done it with the gun right in front of the
Yeah,
TV
me
and
too.
still didn't win.
I remember that. And I was like, yeah, this sucks. I was like, you know what? 1 and 2A, I'll be like shooting them, and I was like, this shit never. I don't think it
Not
ever
working.
ends.
It
After a while,
wasn't
you just get tired of playing it.
Stay lying. I think I beat Duck Hunt too.
I did too.
Probably look that up later and just be like, see what the fuck.
What was
If
the
Duck
running
Hunt
one with the
ends.
pad?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we were,
the
me and
Olympic one?
Jesse were talking about that last week. It was called Track and Field.
Yeah, track and field, my friend.
Didn't it had all three of them?
We had
on there,
to
right?
jump and
Yeah. I used to cheat on that because you could jump and then not land on it, and then just land later, so it made it look like you jumped real far or real high.
You cheating ass.
I beat it.
I beat it.
You did not, because I don't think it could be beat, just like Duck Hunt.
I know I can't be beat. You're right.
No, I said it. You keep playing.
No, we were talking. I used to have that. Like, we would set it up right by like something I can hold on to, and like you can move your legs real fast,
Yeah.
and you get your guy like as soon as it says go. My dude was like, he was all running all fast.
That's just my friend had it. I'll be like one of the kids that come over and be like, let's play this. He'd be like, I don't want to play. I'm like, let's play this.
Cause yeah,
Because I don't have it. at
I
home.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
coming
Like, my
over.
parents ain't buying that shit. I'm lucky to have a Nintendo. They sure ain't buying. He had like the glove and shit.
oh yeah, like everything.
Yeah, yeah, and everything.
had all
Every
of it,
time I
too.
went over there, I'd be like, let's do this. He'd be
Did
like,
you
"I
know
don't
what was
want
on the
to."
other side
What do you mean?
of the pad? There was a aerobics game.
No, really.
If you flipped it over, there
I
was
just remember
that
the track and
one.
field.
I never
That's
had
all
the
we ever
aerobics
played.
game.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get it just to see because we had the pad, but
yeah,
we never got it.
yeah. I just remember that. Yeah, like when the first time I met him, he had like an old ass Atari, and he
With
was
the joystick and one button.
yeah, and I'd be like, let's play this. He was like, why? I was like, I don't have it. And we played the dumbest shit ever, and I'd just be down there happy as hell.
Joust was fun on that.
I forget what he had.
I think Donkey Kong was on there too.
I just remember playing like that, and then I think it was like my uncle or somebody had Was it Indiana Jones? What the fuck was that called? It wasn't Indiana Jones, but it was
E.T.?
like it. No, that was the one that
Oh, Pitfall.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just sit there and play that. E.T. was like the game that
Everybody
just broke,
hated.
right? You just found a hole.
Yeah.
Everybody said. And they
Like
just,
there was supposed to be like a lot of people were like, "Oh no, it was really good. It was
Yeah.
horrible." Nobody.
Yeah, I watched something like it was a documentary on finding
Yeah.
where they dug. Apparently, they dumped them all in this pit somewhere.
Yeah, and they found
covered
them.
up. Yeah, and they found them all. Yeah, and they were like, "This game sucks."
I
They had to make it real quick.
enjoyed playing Oregon Trail.
I never played that. I don't remember. Well, I didn't have a
School thing,
computer.
right? Then you play it in school.
You had a
People were
computer
playing-
at
We
the
had
house,
a
though.
computer,
Yeah, we didn't have one.
And we played it, and everybody would die always. So we always killed
That's
everybody.
what I heard about. I never played
You just
it.
put all your people's name in there. Oh, they got
Oh, and it just played for you.
no. So you would like go somewhere, but you have to make sure you get enough food and you know brought enough stuff.
They put it
Like,
back
well,
out
this
again,
person
didn't
got measles
American
and
people.
died,
Really?
and this person your wheel broke, so it got ran over by something, and it was just like all these people they just died every time. Oh, and your wagon's supposed to like float on the river, go down, and then it just this person drowned
That's
it.
not how wagons work, I don't think. I don't
I
think
know.
they float.
And then I was like, "Oh, Jordy drowned it."
I know when you put all their names in
And
there.
you get so sad.
Trish got ran over by the wagon.
And she got measles.
Daddy got measles.
Then they ate Trish.
You don't have enough food to survive. This
Yeah, you
person
gotta eat this
starved. It was wild. It was so sad. It was devastating, but we played all the time.
Yeah,
And then we just started putting people in that we didn't like, so it was okay if they
Your
died.
your Miller Lite from this angle, it looks like it's like one of them. What do they call it? Halogen stickers or whatever they're called. It like glows.
Oh, the
It's just
holographic
this weird,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
holographic. It's from this angle.
What, this one?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's weird from my angle. I don't know.
No,
why.
I see it too.
Not mine.
Yeah.
It's just
Shiny.
regular.
It's like red as hell.
Probably the way the light's hitting it.
It's too funny. Yeah,
I can't believe you guys didn't play Oregon Trail.
We didn't have a computer.
Oh.
When was that? Because I didn't get one until like Windows 95.
I mean, I obviously had to know how to spell people's names, so it couldn't have been.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a computer when I knew how to spell names.
But
is
they
what
had
I'm
like, it
saying,
was like
but-
a flippy disk, like, you know.
Flippy.
I remember getting something in the mail for the Windows thing or
Yeah, like
what it was that?
AOL.
Yeah, I remember that, and I put it on my parents' computer. I don't know if that's what fucked it up. I just remember.
Well, I remember
jacking
you
the
can get,
fucking
like-
computer all up.
It was like, oh, free 10 hours of internet.
Yeah,
Remember that thing?
I hated dial up.
Kids don't know how good they got
They
it.
don't.
it's so easy to look up
Like,
porn.
I just
It's so easy to look up porn. now.
I just want to get on MySpace and do AOL.
I wait like 10 minutes to look at a boob.
I didn't look at a boob.
I did one time, and I was like, I'm about to get in trouble. That shit was loading. It was like. It was like her face, and all of a sudden it was like her eyes were looking at me. I was like, "Oh shit, shit's about to go down."
I know.
Like 5 minutes later, I'll be like looking around, like my parents gonna
Like
come
you see,
home.
like she still has a shirt on the time, like fuck, get it doing.
It's so funny.
You guys are terrible.
'Cause we had,
you
like,
did
a-
it too?
You never did that?
No, I never looked up naked
No, she
people.
And it wasn't even a video. We just
What
trying
was
to
the
look at a
first?
picture.
I think the first thing we looked up was like pornography.com.
I don't even remember. I looked up. I just
Good
remember this
Lord.
picture, and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to download that." And then I was just sitting there, like, "Yeah, my parents are gonna come home." I was like, "No problem." And I just started watching it, and it's just like a forehead. I was like, 2 minutes later, it's like an eye, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "This is never gonna work out." Like, they're gonna come home right when a nipple's showing.
Yeah.
I can't
And
even.
it's gonna be a wrap for me.
You guys are hooligans. I
God.
never
That
never
That is
looked
not
at
a
that shit.
hooligan.
That is
like
a
everybody
hooligan.
who.
Yeah.
As soon as the internet, I think like a couple of the first pages were all porn.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, you could just put whatever.
I'm sure.
Naked people.
Like,
Let's just put naked people. You don't think
Really?
people?
No.
Yeah, that's probably why
They
they
did.
made computers. They're like,
Yeah.
you gotta figure out a way to look at boobs.
Like I looked up cheat codes for video games. And when no one else is around, I was like, that's not.
Oh my god, your parents aren't watching this one.
No, they're not.
I know. I'm gonna make sure
Well,
they
I think
do.
he's old enough
Oh.
to say he looked at boobs now.
Yeah,
That's terrible. That I've never,
That's too
and my
funny.
boys will never.
they probably already have.
Yeah, they don't even.
Bradley
Jaden
doesn't.
definitely
They don't
has.
even have
Bradley
to.
Yeah,
has
Bradley
it.
They don't even have to live
He's
through
like-
it. They just be like, "Oh, type in, boom! I got 10 million videos."
You can watch
I
a 4K video faster
Yeah,
than
I
John
know.
can see a nipple.
Yep, I had to wait for a nipple.
My Jaden doesn't do that stuff, and Bradley will never. He's
God
like
forbid
so,
I wanted to print that bitch out. And wait another 10 minutes for the worst picture ever.
And then we'll be all digitalized.
It was loud. I thought my parents would just be like,
You're like,
"Oh,
oh,
you print it out."
John, what'd you use all that pink ink for?
Fucking
Red ink?
Nipples are little squares. It's all pixelated.
Yeah, big areolas. All the pink ran out. Do you remember the first porn you watched?
Now I remember the Spice Channel.
Oh,
That
me
was-
and Billy were talking about that. We used to watch. It was 95 and 96. One was the Playboy and one was Spice.
Oh, good Lord.
We
It was
didn't have-
scrambled.
Oh, I was gonna say we
No,
didn't have.
I
it. It was
did have
scrambled.
my grandparents, and I was scared. I was like, "Does it come up on their bill? Are they gonna know we were on here?" It's like, no, it doesn't work. Like, yeah, it's scrambled.
It's
Like once
good.
in a while, you would see something.
You would. That's what I think like the first time I got it, I thought we had it. But the picture was like almost not clear, but it was like good.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's just black and
I
white.
was like, oh shit, we got porn.
set you up to do that, Ronnie? It was Ronnie, huh?
What?
Look at
We're at
that.
your
I
grandparents.
don't know how we figured it out, but like
I just remember
you
going
and
through.
Billy?
I just remember
No,
going like
and him-
through all the
my
like.
brother.
You
Right.
used to be able to hit like the search button, and it would just go to each channel. And I
Yeah.
remember one time I was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Go back." No, I looked at it. It was like damn near like it's not clear, like I said, but it was like you knew what was going on. I was
Yeah.
like, "Holy fuck, we got porn!" And I did like go right back to it. Like the next night, it was just complete shit. You could hear it,
Yeah.
but you couldn't see anything.
But you didn't want. You had to turn it down now.
Yeah, you had to turn it way down. Be like, I'm not even tired. Anyways, I'll be down and watch some TV. You're like, oh shit, get the fucking 90s or whatever the fuck channel it was.
95, 96.
Was it? Okay, yeah.
I didn't have that. Never.
Had that life. You were just Oregon Trail killing people.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I
We were
mean, I
trying
didn't.
We were trying to look at a boob that was up here and the other one's down here.
But how old were you guys?
Young.
In the teens, I don't know. It was young.
Young is not teens. And when I was,
I wasn't 9 years old trying to find porn.
my ass was over here, 14 years old, still doing 4-H stuff. Like I was not into that stuff. I didn't like boys.
You were kissing people in kindergarten, though.
I sure did. It turned me off.
That's because we had a turtle at the Mary Shoemaker School, and everybody would go underneath there and kiss.
A turtle.
Yeah, it was like a big
Oh.
concrete turtle. That was like and it was in the sand, like the sand thing. So people would build up the side so you couldn't see underneath of it, and then they go under there and kiss.
You guys see, that's what. No, I wasn't anything. I didn't. I had my first crush when I was 15. But I don't even think-
15.
Yeah, my first crush was 14. It was 14, but I didn't even think about kissing him. I was just like, I really like him, and I got little butterflies and stuff when he was around. But I never. It was nothing
first grade.
sexual.
I know. That's
I
what I
was
was
like first
thinking.
grade. I think we
Not
were
that
in-
I can remember. But
Really, I had no
I
sexual.
know the girl
like-
too. I seen her in Walmart. Yeah, I mean, I went through high school with her. I went through the whole thing with her, but it
he was
just
like,
funny
"Oh, I
as shit.
dodged a bullet with that one."
Yeah.
Like when I kissed that boy in kindergarten, it was because it was truth or dare.
Oh, he really took truth or dare
Damn, I
serious.
I did.
I got
I'm
caught
like, cool,
cheating
I'll
in
do it.
kindergarten.
Cheating.
You were a cheater. You see, it starts
Under
early,
the
John.
Not that kind of like school cheating.
I said
I
not
was like,
that
what?
kind
I
of.
saw it. Why you
I
know?
know. Well, because that's what
Well,
we're
either
talking
way,
about.
well, that's true too. I was just thinking, like in kindergarten, I remember.
John was kissing some other girl.
Yeah, like,
I gave you my bloody cheese.
You had a lollipop. I give you a lollipop.
he said, "You love me. We're gonna get married."
Baby, this is all dealt with.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a horrible shirt. We're not. They're horrible.
So yeah, it was just me and this other kid. His name was Jonathan too. In kindergarten, we had to. I don't know. It's like the end of the year or something like that. We had to set up books in between our desks so you couldn't see what was going on. It was like the end of the year kind of test or
They
whatever.
didn't have them dividers back then.
Yeah,
No.
we set up fucking books. Yeah, to set, like each of us had a book. Anyway, somehow we were just like, there was like 4 people in there. We were just like looking at everything. Got caught. We were never allowed to be in the same all the way through because Mary Shoemaker was kindergarten through 4th. So kindergarten through 4th, we were never allowed to be in the same.
Really?
They made sure we weren't in the same class.
How is that like exiling these 4 kids? Like,
I know.
It's not. It was just 2 of us.
Oh.
Just the 2 of
Oh,
us.
I thought it was
not
the
all
4.
4. No.
But still, he was like in kindergarten. They were looking at each other.
It's pretty funny though. I mean, when I think like, I
What
was
kind
like,
of test did you have? Is
It was just
square?
dumb as shit. Yeah, like, I don't even remember now. I just remember getting caught, and they were like, "You 2 won't be in the same class." And then like 5th grade, I think because you go over to the high school, well, middle school, but it's like all that one school, and then we were in the same class then. I think.
I think Uncle George is beating up Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
You remember in school Mad Minute? That would make me so mad.
I hated Man Minute.
What the fuck is
It-
that?
It's
Where you
where
had to do, what was it, 30 math questions in a minute?
it's whatever it was, and whoever got done first like was the winner. So it was like
We didn't have that in what's that?
it's like addition, subtraction, multiplication. It was all whatever, but it was like whatever. But it was so intense, and it was just like, how did I not beat this stupid guy?
No, ours was like after a minute you had to turn your paper over and
Yes, and I wanted to win.
well if you did it in
Less than that, then you won.
yeah, you said you had to beat a guy.
Well, there was one kid that always kept.
Was it
winning.
Robbie? Because Robbie was in your class. It was probably Robbie.
It was Robbie Montreal,
Yeah, I thought it was Robbie Lady.
and I would get so mad because it was like, "I'll beat
Remember, 4th grade, I refused to wear glasses. That's when I first had to get glasses. And I didn't
Oh,
wear
yeah.
them all through 4th grade. I couldn't see shit through 4th grade.
you." Did you fail everything?
Like,
That's why you were trying to copy.
it was
in
there, like, at
kindergarten?
that time, I just needed, like, it wasn't horrible. Like, I could just squint and I could see everything. Like, my vision wasn't shit. But I just remember, like, in the beginning of the year, the teacher was like, John, it says you're supposed to have glasses because they would tell you, like, your teacher knew or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I don't have to wear them. They were like, she was just like, all right, you sure you can see? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, I refuse to put fucking glasses on.
It's only when I watch porn and
Yeah, and it's in the scramble
Only
challenge.
when I
telling me
really
that-
need to see
When I
something.
want to wear them, I'll wear them.
Oh, good murder.
Yeah, I just remember that 4th grade. I was just like, I'm not wearing fucking glasses. I was like, all these kids. I was like, when I go to the next school, I'll start wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Because people forget over the summer.
mm-hmm.
Aw, poor
I
John.
was scared they're gonna make fun of me. Nobody cared.
He didn't care. He was cheating on a girl,
I know, that's what I was saying. Like,
kissing
no.
on the turtle.
We both thought the same thing.
I know.
Amanda Saul. That was her name.
Amanda Saul.
Yep.
Amanda Saul and
I don't-
cheating on.
I don't
And
know
you
what she's
cheated,
doing
and
now.
you cheated on her.
No, that was the one that
like,
you that was your
kissed
first
underneath
crush?
the thing. Yeah.
Oh, you kissed her underneath
Yeah, the turtle.
two
The
turtle
best
doves.
30 seconds of your life.
I don't even remember. It was probably like this. No,
Yeah, it's probably his first blow. He was the
Okay.
way better than Amanda Saul's kiss.
yeah. I'm sure that moment. I don't even remember that moment.
You don't even remember that moment?
No.
See?
I remember
Your first
like
one, you don't even...
That is true. I just spilled on myself.
I remember the first kiss, first time having sex. I don't remember that first moment.
Well,
But speaking of which, I was talking about the first porn. You don't remember the first one you watched?
Like real porn?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, it was on VHS. I remember that.
Mine
but,
was on VHS too.
but I don't remember what it was. We had this friend that, I think it was my sister's friend, actually. And she worked at the Woodstown video store. And
They had the little
and the
curtain
thing in the back or whatever. I think you had to ask for them. I don't think they had like a where you could look at them. You
Oh,
had to
like
ask.
the
They had
one-
like a list or something, and then you tell them to get back there.
Just do it by
So then
name.
one day we were just like, yeah, you should get a porn. She's like, all right. So she just grabbed her. I forget what it was, but it was funny because it was like, there'd be like 5 or 6 of us there, and this one girl was not about it. She was just sitting there like this. Like, I was like, you just leave. Like, you don't have
how
to
old
leave
were
it.
you?
I don't know. She was still in high school, so, and we were younger, whatever.
Yeah, I was younger than high school.
Yeah.
It was a VHS. Like the one kid, he hadn't brought it. Like we just all watched it together. Like it was
That might not have been the first one. But
just funny.
Were you uncomfortable being
Yeah.
around everybody and seeing
No, I was
that?
uncomfortable because it was bushy. It was bushy as hell in there.
Like, that's what I
It was
got.
Debbie Does Dallas.
That's what I
Yeah,
got.
really?
That's
Yeah.
what I got to deal with when I get older. I don't want none
I
of
was
that.
scared. They had big bushes. I was like,
You're
what
like,
is
"Oh,
it?
what's that? I'm not.
This ain't
What's
gonna make
going
me
on
happy
there?
when I'm older.
Oh my god! Hope they learn how to shave.
Yeah, luckily times have changed.
Yeah.
Man.
Did I ever tell you about that?
Big Bush.
No, not about that big bush, but the dude we got the VHS from.
Yeah.
He was, you remember Mark? I don't want to say his last name, but anyway, he lived at this house where this old man lived, and like he died, and he had his trailer. So like after he died, they went through the trailer and they found a bunch of weird shit. Did I tell you about that?
No.
So they had like fake boobs and stuff. Like they had like a, like not stuff. What's a, like almost like what a pillow is made out of, but it was like shaped like a boob with a nipple on the end, like a baby bottle nipple. And like he just ran out holding them up. Like this dude just died and they just went through his shit. Like
That's embarrassing.
I know, you got to get
wouldn't
your
wanna
shit in
have
order
it.
before
Yeah,
you die.
you better,
If you got a trailer full of nasty shit.
you better hide it.
Yeah,
He had like dresses and stuff. They said he would like dress as a woman. Like,
Oh, that's why he had the boobs, because he wanted to.
well, yeah. What did you think? He was just sucking on these styrofoam
I did.
titties?
I did.
I
That's
thought
what
he was just like
I didn't
doing
know
his
he
thing,
was
like rubbing his big boob. Like,
I just made
this is
himself a
great.
little-
Yeah, like doing
yeah, some crazy.
with some
Titty
boobies.
fucking?
Yes, with some boobies. I don't know.
Well, why would you use like baby bottle nipples? That's a big
Yeah, that's a
nipple.
I mean, if to each their own.
I guess the what's the name? Buffalo Bill. He's like, what?
Yeah,
Would you fuck me?
I think like the first time it was like magazines, and my
Yeah.
friend, his dad was a cop, and this kid called one of them 800 numbers, and we were like went there. He's like, I found these in my dad's thing, and I was like, all right, like I didn't even want to look at him at that time and give a shit. And then he's like, they got numbers you can call and talk to people, and I'm like, oh, call it. Like they didn't read shit that it costs you all this fucking
Like the
money.
900 numbers?
Yeah, like the shit that
Yeah.
costs you money. He called, and they just started like talking to like he was like, I got my dad's card and all this stuff. And I was like, all right. We weren't thinking shit about it.
Then
Like,
you gave him the card and stuff?
yeah, because you had to give him like a credit
Yeah,
card.
well, I
number.
never called the 900.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
what'd
you're
they
smart.
say?
They just started. I don't know. He was on it, and then
He's like, John, you gotta leave.
yeah, he did. Yeah, it was
Something's
pretty much
happening.
like I wasn't getting on the
Something's
phone.
about to happen.
I was probably over there like looking at like fucking Playboys or whatever. Now I'm sure it was Playboy or whatever. And that's it. And he was just on the phone, and he was just like, I don't remember anything. About
It was his dad's.
It was his dad's like his magazines because we were in his
Yeah,
room.
Right.
And
because
he,
they
like,
always had them.
yeah, he found like a box and it had it like stacked up in there. So we were.
My
just
daddy
Like,
never had any of those things.
yeah, he did somewhere.
No, he didn't.
My dad did.
Yeah, my dad did. Not like
We used to,
stack something or nothing, but he had some.
My dad didn't.
No,
No.
that's weird. That's just weird.
No, because like we went through no,
Yeah.
never.
Better check that garage.
No, it's not in there either. That's
No,
weird.
because my dad used to have like he had a subscription to Playboy or whatever, and we used to sneak kids in like all the time. Like we would like hang out, play video games. We weren't allowed to have anybody in, but we did. And like one time we all went in the living room and I was like, what's his name go? Went back there. He was like, he all found it. He's just going through it.
It was in your mom and
That's how it
dad's
was with that
room.
kid.
No, it wasn't in the room. Like they had a thing for magazines. And he just put it in there with the magazines. He's like, here's the magazine. Put it where the magazines
This
go.
shit was definitely hidden. I just remember sitting on the bed and I'm just like flipping through and I'm just like going through.
I mean, but having two boys in the house, you should hide that probably.
But I wasn't even like at the time when I first like when we first looked at the magazine. I was just like, all right, this is weird.
Yeah.
I just don't remember anything exciting about it at all. And then maybe about a year later, I'd be like, "Yo, bitch, where's the magazine?"
I'm trying to download. You got that one?
I need them things.
No, you guys know, but I waited 20 minutes to see a nipple last night.
That's
So-
just weird. I don't know how you guys had that stuff. I didn't have it.
I know we gotta. Where's George at? We need to talk to him. He
He
probably
knew something.
knows something.
No, he found something. Because I never found anything like that.
Nah, my dad didn't have anything crazy. It was just some random shit in the basement. That was it.
Like he just had the magazines.
Yeah, that's all.
Like he didn't have no videos or nothing.
Yeah, my dad had like one or two videos.
Yeah. Like that one dude. We just found it from that one dude's
Yeah.
trailer.
And
That
that's what's
dressed like a
the
woman.
first one you watched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember the first
I wish I
one.
could remember that one that girl got. 'Cause it was just funny as shit. I just remember that one girl. That's all I could focus on. And she was just like staring into space, like, you just go home. You like, we all live right around here. Like, you just get home. You're that uncomfortable. It was just weird. That could have been the first one because
Yeah.
she was old enough to have a fucking job, so it definitely wasn't.
I don't know. I don't remember my first one. I guess it has to, in order for you to remember, it has to be something that's important to you.
It wasn't important at all to me, but it was just like
Not
there's something with all
important,
your
but
friends.
like,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
something that
Usually the first one is like you just like, oh, let's watch this.
something that whatever. I remember one time being really, you know how like when you're watching a movie or a show or something, and then it gets really uncomfortable.
With your parents?
Not with my parents, but I was like there with Jeanette and her husband Steven. And like he was there or whatever, and I was like, they were like doing it. I'm like, he started making fun of me because I was like, I don't want to see this. Like this, I was so uncomfortable. Like I was so in a position where I was like, that's, you know what I mean? It just didn't make me feel good. And he started making fun of me, and I think after that it kind of.
You stopped. You're like, I'm not about
I was
that.
like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, what, 13? But I was just uncomfortable around the people that I was with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're with your friends or whatever, it's funny, it's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as like a bigger person's like, oh, look at her. She's so uncomfortable. Like, pointing it out, especially, it was just like, fuck. Like, I don't know. Because you're trying to be grown or you're trying to be an adult and I can sit through this and I can watch it.
Yeah, I
And
couldn't
I
sat
really
through
didn't
with my
want to.
dad watching it.
I didn't want to. I felt so uncomfortable.
Because my parents were never like movie people, so I remember like watching like whatever the first like rated R movie I watched. I think that was just by myself watching it. I was like, they weren't ever like into watching movies and shit. I would watch all kinds of shit. So I never had that weird like sex scene pops on with your parents in
Yeah.
the room or nothing like that. They just weren't movie people.
I really wish I would remember what it was that we were watching. But it had to be. But we watched like 90210 all the
I was gonna
time.
say, it was probably something so stupid. too.
And Melrose Place. No, it was like a real sexual scene. And so I don't know what it was. Maybe Jeanette will remember. Because Jeanette was really...
Sexual 90210.
No.
Oh.
I mean, they would kiss and stuff, but they...
Well, you were just talking about 90210.
Well, that's
I
what
didn't
we would
it.
watch when Jeanette would watch us. And it
They
was
never
like
had
every
sex on
Wednesday.
90210?
What?
They never had sex on 90210?
I'm sure they did.
They
but
probably
it was
just started
like,
kissing and
yeah, it's like
switched.
kissed and then they're in
You
the
see them get on
bed.
bed and then...
Yeah, they're in the bed with
Switch.
just a sheet on or something. It was never like
Oh,
anything.
sheet time.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was... I love 90210. It was my fave.
Never watched it.
It made me feel grown up.
You never watched an episode of 90210? I watched a few in my life.
Did you?
No Melrose Place, I have no clue.
That came on after 90210, and it's only for Jesse and Jeanette to watch together. I wasn't allowed to watch it.
No,
That was the worst.
No, it's because it was too late for me, and I had to go to bed. Jeanette was just an asshole.
I remember my parents used to send me to bed late or early as shit. I mean, I used to be so mad at school. People would talk about shit, and I'd be like, that sounds stupid. I'm just sad. I'm like, my parents sent me to bed at like 8:30.
I think Bradley got to go to bed at 8.
What? He won't, because he
Yeah,
won't.
he's up there watching.
Yeah,
Stuff,
like it's like if he's not up there, you
I
know.
don't think I don't know if neither of the kids ever went to bed that early because I just remember being so mad about fucking how stupid 8:30 or something was.
Yeah, but now they don't. Like, even if you send them to bed
Well,
at
yeah, 'cause
7
they all got
o'clock,
phones and
that's where they
everything
want to
else.
be
They'd be like,
anyway.
yeah, all right.
They're
like
watching
when
their
Jay had the
TV
DS,
and
yeah.
playing their games anyway. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like, send me to bed at 8 o'clock. Yes, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that's what I said. Even now, like, not that Morgan has like some crazy bedtime or anything, but she's going in her room at like 7:30 or something like that.
Right.
It's like night, Dad, or whenever she gets done the shower and it's just in her room. I'll be like, that's cool. I'm going to bed in my room watching
Yeah.
TV too. So, but yeah,
You got to get up.
Yeah, I know. I just remember being like 8:30. These guys would be talking about some fucking show that happened. I'm like, oh, that sounds stupid. I was like, what? Like, this is the best show ever. I'm like, nah, it's stupid. Because
ours
I can't
was
watch
like-
that shit.
Around middle school was like 10 o'clock. Which wasn't that bad. Like, we would watch South Park. And I think later on there was something else. Or no, before that it was, like, we would watch X-Files and then,
I never watched X Files in my life.
what was that one show called?
It was scary.
Never.
I can't remember what it was called, but it would come on at 10 and it would go off at 11. And that one day, we could stay up and watch that. I can't remember what the thing was called. But the dude from Sling Blade, the kid, the little boy, he was the one in Fast and Furious too. He was in it.
What was it about?
It was like a scary show. What the hell was it called? I can't remember. I'll think of it.
I think every year we stay up like a half hour later or some bullshit like that.
Like every
Until like
next school year.
Yeah, and then got to high school, it didn't matter. But like,
Yeah.
I was all, like before then, it was like fucking this bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
I don't know. I was only like had to go to bed when Jeanette was watching us, cause like my mom and dad, we had bedtime, so we just went in the room and just fiddle farted.
Fiddle fart.
Fiddle farted.
What does fiddle fart
I don't know
mean?
what that is.
Yeah, your room stinks. Speaking of which,
Whoa.
My belly was hurting so bad.
this bitch at Walmart today.
First off, I was
What?
holding it in the whole time.
Yeah, until I was walking
Until
behind
we
your
get
ass,
outside and I let it rip. That's
right in my face.
You were behind me, and I was
And
just
there was this dude with his truck. It was
I
loud.
was walking, and it was like going. Like, he went for
It was like.
like 6 strides. Like,
I seen this dude, like, he was hanging out of his truck, and I was like, damn.
I was like, but I was close enough to him that he thought it was you.
You don't know. I was like, that's this dude.
It was
That's
not
too funny.
me.
There's George.
What kind of popcorn? Yeah, and the Lazy Susan thing in the corner.
Down in the corner.
Yeah.
Behind McBradley. He's got me looking all over.
It's down there, though. Yeah, she farted in my face at Walmart today.
I did not.
She did.
You did.
Oh my god, he was so mad. I was just like, the whole time I was complaining about my tummy hurt, and I was like, babe, I'm not gonna be able to hold it. I was like, I'm gonna come close to me, and he's like, no. I was like, I want him to think it's you because I know it's gonna be
That's
loud.
too funny. Heather did it this morning too. She spent the whole time getting ready for work outside the bedroom. Came right in the bedroom again. Was like, I was like, "Are you shitting me? Like, you've been out in the bedroom the whole time. You came in here to fart. Like, you got ready, did everything
I had
outside."
them 2 5-gallons of water. It's like I was walking with them. She's pushing the car. It was long.
Hers wasn't long this morning, but it was just funny as shit because I was like, "Oh, you fucking like shit me? Didn't even come in a room. You come in a room for 1 second just to fart and
Okay.
be like, all right, well, gotta go."
He farts all the flipping time. Like, he'll come in the room
All
directly
the
just
flipping. She's
just to
censoring the ass
freaking
now.
piss me off. Like, he'll come right in and just, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I try to
I fart like a cat.
I try to be a lady and be away from you.
A
but,
lady.
like,
That was not a lady.
I had to do it.
It was still death to his part. That day almost came. They almost parted.
And Moose killed you?
Man.
When? Today? You were
Yeah.
trying to leave me today? I don't give a shit. Bye, boy.
Bye. I fart on somebody else.
I'll fart somebody else.
Lucky
I'll be
you.
like, lucky guy.
She farts a lot, just so you know.
Everybody farts a lot.
Everybody farts a lot.
It's normal. It's healthy. It's a healthy part of life, babe.
That's a
Oh,
horrible
she's
part of
farting
life.
from my-
Sometimes I'd
Why
be in
is that
bed like,
horrible?
damn, this sucks. I'm gonna fart. And they'd be like, yeah, it stinks. Now I gotta sit here because I'm already in bed.
I never heard John fart ever.
We
were talking about that before.
Yeah, not a big farter.
He's not a big farter. I'm a farter.
I mean, I fart, but not like it's usually like.
He's the worst ever, and it
But I
stinks so
wouldn't
bad.
fart that much either.
yeah.
What?
I don't. I'll be out here for like 3 hours. Don't every once in a great while.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen.
He's terrible.
I mean, well, you pooped yourself today.
It didn't even smell. It smelled like roses.
Roses smell.
You didn't
It's either
even
one or the
smell
other.
it.
I was.
You heard it.
I was holding up.
He said if he smelled it outdoors, that's horrible.
Yeah, outdoors.
Yeah.
We were outdoors too.
That's why I try to do it
Fucking
outdoors.
just killed the ozone.
Causing global
I thought it was the
warming.
freaking cows. It's not. It's true.
It probably was.
That's all it is. That's what's
nasty.
killing the ozone. Just everybody farting outside.
Always acting up.
It
Be
just
funny
seems
if-
like she always just gets in front of me before she does it. Cause didn't you fart before we left too, right?
No, when we got home, you were in the kitchen, so I went out in the dining room to do it.
Oh,
And
but
you
I was
yelled at
coming
me.
through the. Yeah, I was walking.
No, you weren't. You were in the kitchen.
But we went and put everything in the dining room. Like we put all the stuff down.
And you went into the kitchen. I was like, hold on, I'll be right back. And I walked out.
Hold on, be right
Yeah,
back.
bro.
Hold on, be right back.
What will happen?
I know we got a bathroom and stuff, but you know, shit on these fucking
Whatever.
pistachios got farts on them.
Thanks. Thanks. I just ate some before.
Ate
I always
farts.
know. Heather always laughs. Like even if I don't hear it, and she'll be like, I'll be like, "Do you fucking fart?" And then I'm like 2 seconds later, just all my
You
face.
know you
I'm
smell
like,
it.
No, there's sometimes like we're watching a movie and Mom will come out and be silent and it stinks. I just wait.
Yeah, that's all
Like,
she is.
Babe.
He gets so mad because I'm like, even when he doesn't do it, like if I smell
Yeah,
something,
she
I'm
smells
like,
fart and
are
I
you?
just
I'm
let him
like, really? And he's, I didn't even fart. Like he just knows, and I'm
I
just
think
like,
Heather knows too. I
well,
get
why are
mad.
you getting so mad?
Like,
it'll
it's
smell
probably like the
Did
fucking.
you just fart? I was like, no. Why are you always
He
yelling at
gets
me?
so mad when I
He
answer.
stayed blaming stink on me. Like we drive by a sewer plant. He's like, is that you?
That
Like, no,
must.
it's a
It has
fucking
to be
sewer plant.
you.
Doesn't have to. Most of the time, it's the damn cat.
She always giggles at that shit. She'll just be watching TV and just look over and she's like, Like, I'm like, you fucking fart. Like, in 2 minutes from now, it's all going to come over my way, and then you're going to giggle some more. Like, this is the best time of your life.
But it's it is funny. Like if you know you did, but they don't know yet.
I mean,
smell it.
the ones that are like real, like I'll be in bed sometime. Like, soon as I
said
get
the
in
ones
the,
that
like
are
tonight,
real.
probably after like beer and stuff, like I'll probably get in bed and be like,
Especially after these chili roasts.
yeah, add that in there. Yeah, but it'll be like quiet
Why
as
does it
hell.
smell like pistachios in here?
It's not gonna smell like. That would be a real treat if it smelled like that.
Girl, that was for you. Your chili roasted.
A little something to let you know I'm home.
Bleh.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, she did that.
She did that. That happened.
It's a part of life,
Yeah,
dude.
no big deal.
You could have did it in work. Tell them about the lady who was trying to get a COVID test or vaccine today.
She said, "You get the COVID-19 shot."
She just came down.
Professional, huh?
She just yelled, "You got a COVID-19 shot?"
She's like, "Oh, is this where you go to get a COVID-19 shot? Because I need the shot." I was like,
"No,
"What's-"
I did it." I walked up and I was like, "I wanted to get the Moderna shot." She's like, "Oh, okay. Come over to this window." I could just yell at everybody.
You gotta get the COVID-19 shot. You got the COVID-19 shot. What is the COVID-19 shot? There's so many.
Did they have
Which
them all
one do
when
you
you
want?
went?
They didn't have the Pfizer one
Oh yeah, that
because
one.
that's
That
what
was
the
man.
one lady wanted.
Oh, I thought it was a guy.
I thought you said it was a lady. I thought it was a guy too.
Hmm.
Either way, the person yelling wanted the Pfizer one. She's like, "Well, we're actually out of the Pfizer." So
Did she leave? Or she got it?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
One and done. You should have just got that one. Just one and done. Who cares if it's less effective? At least you can say you got
We
it.
do.
Huh?
Trish don't. You know how she decided whether?
We're not talking about it.
Why not?
Nobody needs to know my business.
Everybody needs to know your business.
Yeah, you know how
I'll
she
tell
decided
John
she
all
wasn't
day.
getting it.
I said, I'll talk to John about it. I don't want anybody else to know my business.
Look around.
You'll be all right.
No.
You'll be all right.
I
Tony.
told my dad you flipped the coin.
Like 3 years from now, when
David
people
was too
upload
mad.
some old ones.
Who was?
David.
How was you too mad? Who'd you tell?
David.
I'm gonna need to know right now.
Actually. No, one.
Oh, you told
Yeah,
them?
one day before I went to work.
Oh. What did he say?
He's like, that's how you decided. I was like, yeah.
You
Because,
flipped the
like-
coin for real?
Mm-hmm. She was like, "Babe, you got a quarter." I was like, "For what?" Like, I want to see. I want to flip. I was like, "If you don't want to get it, don't get it. I don't care."
Because I don't want to do it, but then I was like, okay, he's getting it, might as well. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
kind
I
of thing.
strictly did it not to wear a mask, and now I'm stuck wearing a mask.
You still have to wear a mask,
Yeah.
and
But they were like, for that little bit, they were like, if you got the shot, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. And I'm like, cool. I'll go
You
get
know
that
what's
shot
crazy?
right then and there.
there's so many people, like, where your daughter goes to school at, that have it, COVID, but they don't have to quarantine because
They got vaccinated.
they got vaccinated.
But you still got it. That's what I don't understand. You
That's
just
what I'm
all-
saying.
yeah.
So then, but that it's easier to pass it to the people that
Yeah.
the kids that don't, because I personally don't want my kids to have that, because I don't know what the long term effects are. You know what I mean? Like whatever, and I don't want to like okay, I'm gonna get it, and then I'm not gonna give it to my kids. Like you know what I mean? Like for me, it's so something different. Like I feel uncomfortable giving it to them, so I'm not gonna do it, and maybe it'll protect me. You know what I mean? Because
I just
if
feel like
we're
what's the
not
point now?
protected, we're not protected
Because
together.
everybody comes into my job doesn't have to wear a mask. So what the fuck does it matter if I wear
Yeah.
a mask or not? I can get it in 100 different ways.
And I didn't even have a shot. I
My,
was just like, oh,
my
we don't have
fake
to
ass
wear it no
mask
more?
is not going to protect me, and regardless, I'm just having it on because it's made by Ruka.
I mean, it's a little safer.
I mean, huh?
It
I
is
mean,
a little
it is,
safer.
I
Yeah.
won't die. Like I'm not gonna. I can still get it, but I'm not gonna like fucking
Yeah.
be in the hospital somewhere because I got the shot. But
Not true. A lot of people are dying with COVID
But they're-
with the shot.
I don't know if they're dying. If they are, there's still
They are.
other. There's other effects though.
Yeah.
It's just like the original thing. Most people that died already had something wrong.
Or
with
they were already going to die because it's supposed to make it so it's not as
them.
bad
That's what I'm
if
saying.
you get
Like, I don't have any other health conditions, so I'll probably be okay, regardless.
it. If I was 600 pounds, you'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
better get them shots.
That still might not help your 600-pound
No, it's
ass. Who knows?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's a lot on my heart and my head with it. Because I do. I pray about it.
You know what they do know the long-term effects of, though? Cigarettes. You know, you're
Yeah,
still
they
smoking
do.
cigarettes,
Yeah.
though?
Your wife?
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I don't make my kids smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, but you smoke around them.
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm not telling you to give it to the kids.
Oh, but I'm just
Or
saying.
you should just do it just so you can be around your kids longer. You fool.
Maybe. We'll see.
Because if you ever start talking out one of those things, I'll make fun of you all the fucking time.
Talk about what?
I'm gonna
Hey, Billy's not coming. You want to be on the podcast? No, we're good. You interrupt the fucking all the microphones. Just like you remember back in the day when the cell phones were about to ring. If it was by a computer, you knew it was about to ring. It was like.
But I'm gonna make fun. I'm gonna come over here just to make fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions.
Hi, John.
Sometimes I might hide the thing from you. So I come in and be like,
What do they sound like without it?
I don't know. I have no clue.
It's not funny.
It's pretty
It
fun.
is pretty funny.
You guys are freaking dickwads.
I mean, you would have did it to yourself though. It wasn't us. We didn't.
That
do
would
it.
be my fault. Yes,
Yeah.
but
So we're definitely gonna fuck.
other people have it and they didn't do it to themselves.
Who?
No.
who has that? That didn't smoke cigarettes? I don't know a ton of people that are like, I got throat cancer from nothing. Drink a lot of water. It gave me throat cancer.
Warheads. A lot of warheads. I
Fucking.
was eating them when I was little. Nobody told me.
Shut up. I love cigarettes.
My stomach
I love cigarettes.
burned.
I do. I
right
love
through.
them. They help with my stress and anxiety. They do.
You just smoke weed.
I mean, but I don't smoke weed.
I know. I'm just saying you should.
I mean,
Just
but
don't smoke cigarettes and smoke weed.
Still,
It's legal. It's good.
I don't know.
You know, we were talking about that at work. Though one dude said they don't even test for it no more.
No.
I'm just waiting to get that.
I'm just waiting.
100%. I want to hear it from somebody.
Got it here. I got everything you need at
What
the
did
house.
Dad say when I said I flipped a coin?
He didn't say nothing about that because I sent that and then. So the whole reason I wanted to get it because we're going to see Louie,
Right.
and they had. I sent. It was in our group
Yeah.
chat, right? And so I asked her when I would get the next one. She said the earliest is 25th. So I told him I was like, that's not even 2 weeks. It's supposed to be the second shot, then 2 weeks after is when you're fully vaccinated or whatever. So he was like, well, you're still going to have to get a test. And I was like, all right. Because I was only getting, not only for that, like I wanted to get it, but I was just being lazy about it because nobody's making
Yeah,
me
that's
do
what I
it.
said.
Or,
I would have never did it. And that one day, that lady was like, I have a one Johnson & Johnson shot. If you want that, just one and done. I was like, all right, fuck, it's one and done. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I should have just got that because Phil told me he got it. We were playing the game. What did Nelly get? Did she get the one of the two?
What'd Phil get? Just a
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
He was like, it wasn't that bad. He was like, but after like 5 minutes, it started burning.
I didn't have. I mean, next day, I was fuck. Or no, that night, I felt like an old ass man. But
Like
then-
my arm is sore now, but like that's
Yeah.
from getting any.
Yeah.
Like if I got.
but my arm wasn't. Like I knew where I got it or
Yeah.
whatever, but it wasn't sore like people to get like the 2-shot one. Or like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
it
said the
fucking
second one was
hurts.
worse.
Yeah, but I was worried about him drinking tonight after getting it today.
Yeah, he probably.
That's what I was saying.
supposed
They
to.
didn't say
You
nothing about
you
that.
should
so.
probably drink like two.
Two of these.
No,
2 of these right now.
two of the
2
liquid
liter?
IVs or something. I don't know. You gotta flush it.
Yeah, I'll just stay home from the party tomorrow. I'll be
No,
all right.
you won't.
I will. We can't. I can't
No.
go. It's.
I don't
just-
give a shit. I'll kick you in the
I don't
arm.
want
It's got COVID.
to. I might. I could pass it on.
Pass it right to your face with a black
Gas.
ass eye.
Pass gas to his face.
You got,
Baby, you can't be eating on the podcast.
they love it.
No, they don't.
Ate the shit out of
That's
it.
all
There
I
ain't
got.
nobody here. They don't care.
They like the YouTube and the audio version better.
Who?
People.
Tell me. Tell me
Those
who.
are my subscribers.
People in Texas.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
People in Texas love.
I was about to say
hearing it.
Austin. Where was it?
I don't know if it was. I just remember Texas.
Dallas, right?
Maybe.
I think it was Dallas. Wherever you got family. Didn't you say you got family somewhere?
I got family in Texas, but I don't know exactly where
Oh.
they live at.
Where they reside.
Where they reside.
They reside.
I think it's in Austin, or around Austin.
And they hang
Cause
out
they
with Joe
got like,
Rogan.
cause they got Airbnbs that they own. That's what they do now, like full time. And they bought them there because it's so damn popular.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
So you never gonna get it.
Get what?
Old shots.
I don't know.
Till you flip a coin tomorrow.
I mean, I didn't want to get it, and I don't want to get it, but
I mean, you only work with like 8 people, so
it doesn't matter. I'm in
it does. It's
contact
not going
with
to
so
be.
many more than 8.
It's not going to be mandatory though.
It's mandatory everywhere. If I want to fly somewhere, it's freaking mandatory.
Okay, fine.
Oh, we have to go to Colorado next year.
And I'm gonna be like, she ain't get the thing, so we can't go. I'm gonna be real sad. Be real upset. We can't go to Colorado.
It just doesn't
but-
make sense. Like, they shouldn't be able to force you to do anything.
It's around forever.
That's what I'm saying. It's been here before.
Yeah.
Like, it's been here.
But I feel like
But now all of a sudden it's just like
this is round 2, and we've already like you don't have to wear a mask anywhere.
Mhm.
So by the time like next year comes, they'll just be like, nobody has to fuck. Who cares?
Yeah.
just
but
gonna
it's
be
a
like
virus. It's not like measles. It's not like whatever. It's literally like you go to the doctors for a virus, and there's nothing they can do.
Yeah. Well, they're
So
already-
now all of a sudden they can make a vaccine for a virus that
they're already
you can't
working on.
fucking
There's like
do.
some pill that somebody just made that's going through.
I seen that too.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's so freaking stupid. So the fact that you'll just inject yourself with it for a virus that it doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Took 20 plus. Excuse me.
Damn, that's what you get for eating
20
fucking
20 plus.
Chili.
20 plus
That's
years
about
just
it.
to, like to come up with these vaccinations and whatever else for the measles and everything else.
I don't know.
And then it
never
takes
got
6
the flu
months for
before
the
in my
freaking.
life.
Well, the flu is every year it changes. The
I
flu
know, I'm
shot
just saying,
changes.
I never even got that. Like, not a shot. I'm just saying the flu. I've never really got the
Yeah,
flu.
John never had a headache though.
I know. I don't even have like headaches. One time when I drank wine, I had what would you call a headache? But that was from drinking.
That's good. You're healthy.
I don't know if it's healthy. It's just weird. I think it's more weird that I just never had a headache.
That
Sure,
is
I'm sure
strange.
Like just in general. Like I understand like when you're drinking. Like
Yeah.
Maybe you have like a strong like threshold for pain or something.
I don't know. It's
So you
just
don't know if
weird.
you really have a
Yeah,
headache.
I
Like,
mean,
oh,
maybe.
I have a headache,
feel
but
like
I don't really
headache
know.
you really feel.
You can.
I mean, I see
Migraine.
people
It
get
depends,
them
like
and be
between a
"Oh,
migraine and a headache.
Yeah.
Is I never had a migraine.
no,
We
I
had
have
my family gets migraines. Like Jake
You get
would get them so bad that he would throw up.
I was gonna say that's what like Heather gets them.
They're
She
so
just has to sit in
painful.
bed like in the dark. And she just, like,
So
can't do
painful.
shit.
Any light, any kind of whatever
Yeah.
movement, noise, it sets it off. Mm-hmm.
I just think it's weird. I'll take a headache just to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want one,
I'm
but
gonna give him a migraine.
but I feel like it's something I should probably do. I mean,
I think yes, you should definitely experience it.
probably get a good headache one day. Like I said, I think that one time like I drank wine like a lot, and the next day I was like, "Oh, this sucks," but it wasn't. Like I got up, drank water, and like 10 minutes later, I was like, "That's good."
Yeah, my
So
my
that,
hangovers are horrible.
that didn't count. So my hangovers are just like feel like shit, but my head's fine.
Yeah, but I drink way more than you.
Yeah, that's what I was
Now,
telling George.
we used to be the same.
Yeah,
And then you started smoking, and you're like, oh, I don't need to drink.
yeah, this is way more fun.
But well, yeah, that and like Billy, he drinks as much as me, but he don't get them. I don't know why.
Yeah,
He's younger than you.
Not. I mean, I'm thinking by 30, you would. Like when I was hanging out with John, like I would get hangovers.
Yeah, but 4 years ago, how did you feel?
Not good.
Not as bad as now.
I guess not, but
Right,
still, like
so
he
it's
still
like-
gets up at like 9 o'clock and he's just up. I'm just
yeah,
not
I know.
ready to
He's
get up.
just dealt with.
Yeah, I'm 43. I'm just like, a couple beers and a couple shots. That's good enough for me. Like
Yeah.
I know that next day's gonna feel like
'Cause
shit
we used
if I
to-
get
We used to
crazy.
drink the exact same when we went
Yeah.
out. Like we would get like a 6-pack of Sparks and
Yep.
12-pack of Miller Lite. And we would never drink the Miller Lite because 3 Sparks each is a lot. That was a lot back in the
You
day.
guys is all bitches.
Bitches, no, it wasn't. They were the
Oh, yeah.
us boys.
They're the ones that they had to cancel out. They had to ban them
Yeah.
from colleges. Or no, that was those. What the fuck were they? Four
That
Locos
was
was
the
the
Four
one that
Loko.
got banned for
I
a
had
while.
one of those and
Yeah, they were disgusting.
crazy.
They were disgusting.
Because we got them. Like, oh, everybody's like, saying these are bad. And then we found them, so we got them.
Yep. Sparks
What
are
did you
good.
drink
When?
when you were younger? When you were a young lady?
We still drank a lot of beer.
Yeah, we
I was
drank.
gonna say we went to like parties and stuff. We'd always drink.
MGDs. Wait, N?
Yep.
M? Is it
Yeah.
MGD? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
The beers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
The beers.
the high alcohol though.
I drank them and I drank Captain.
She had like one of each.
Bullshit. I drink at least a 6-pack and then I'll drink still Captain.
You might worry about your damn 6-pack.
I mean, I was little then too, so
Little.
I was a drinker. Yeah, I'm not so little now, but I was like,
You were 12?
I mean, I was like 100 pounds
Yeah.
soaking wet. Little. I ain't so little now. I can drink too much now.
I know. I just drank a 6-pack right now. This whole podcast. I feel too, dude.
But then I would smoke and stuff too, you know. So, but now I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
I do that.
No, I don't.
Weed.
I mean,
Oh,
cigarettes.
smoking
weed.
other stuff.
Other stuff.
Yeah, I never did that. I
Sometimes
was
I
worried
take,
the whole time. my dad's
sometimes I
gonna
take
kill me.
edibles too late, and then I forget in the morning, and I feel like weird. And I'm like, what the fuck do I feel so weird for? Still high.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. I remember driving working to school one day, and I was like, "Oh, your fucking ride is so long." Like I was fine, like, but I just like something in your head is just like you don't know. But I was just like, "This is fucking the longest drive of my life trying to get her to school," and I was just like, "Oh shit, I took that shit at like 10 o'clock last night." So then it
10
didn't-
o'clock.
Yeah, at night. Because I was up like
lasts
what?
that long?
Yeah, because edibles don't. Some of them take like
They don't
an
kick
hour
in
or
until-
whatever
Yeah.
to actually kick in. It depends on how strong they are.
I didn't know it was edible.
Yeah, it was edible. Like weed is just like 2 minutes after you do
Yeah.
it. It's pretty much you're good.
Or 30 seconds.
Yeah, so yeah. For me, it's
Kind of
like,
what he said, wasn't it?
Oh.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's just like for I feel like it takes a little bit longer now. When I first started doing it, was like one hit, and you're like, oh yeah, I can feel this.
Already. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, the edibles, you never know. Some of them are like a little quicker, some of them are not. Is there anything I don't like about them? But yeah, I woke up in the morning, I was like, shit sucks. Like, what is going on? And I remember, like, after I dropped it, I was like, fuck, that's right. I took that shit late as hell.
Where's your school at?
No, it's not like that. That's the only thing good about weed and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can still, like,
you can still
function.
function, go about your day, well, as long as
But
you
that's
don't
what
get
makes
like
alcohol
anxiety
fun,
or
like, they're-
something.
Two different things.
Yeah.
Alcohol is fun. Like you can. John ain't gonna get up and dance on weed.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't know.
Nah.
But when we were out here drinking, we'd be dancing.
Oh, we do.
Oh, we be dancing.
I mean, but I dance all the time anyway. You got mad at me when I was trying to dance with you earlier.
When? Because you ass smell like fart.
You're a liar.
Oh, wow.
I just got a damn shot in this arm, you.
Bitch,
Oh, wish I could flip a coin.
Are you okay, bro?
You did hit me right where. I
Did
know.
they put
Right.
a little round thing on your arm?
I just took it off.
It was bloody. Baby, I'm so
Really?
And she-
sorry.
Goddamn, what do you got going on that arm?
My
Well,
wife
now it's worse.
punches me
Like
and
bleed
farts
through your
in my
shirt
face.
now.
God.
This way- John, you
I
want to get
didn't
married?
fart in your face.
You want to get married one day? It'll be fun. You can get fart
Yeah.
in your face.
I
and punch in
I'm
the
not
damn
married. I
arm.
get farted in the face. It's fine. You didn't even have to get married for all that.
Yes, I did. No, I didn't. We were coming through Woodstown the first time she farted in my face.
No, it was on Route 40.
It wasn't
Oh,
Route
that's a
40.
good-
It was right in
that's
the
a
middle of
good
Woodstown.
memory.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the middle of what thing. Stop and see my mom.
Baby, I'm
Air the car
sorry.
out.
Right where the
I just got mad at you. I didn't mean to punch your.
that baseball card place,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
card place was, where that water tower is. She said, my stomach hurts. Same thing she said today.
Mhm.
Her stomach always hurting.
You should've
Better
done-
out than in, I always say.
Mm-hmm, she does. Until I fart.
And then keep it in, bitch.
Go in the other room. He does it on purpose because I'll go in the other
farted
room.
right in my face.
When?
Today.
Bullshit! We were outside.
Outside, Brad.
I was pushing
It
the
doesn't
freaking
even matter. I
car.
need
You
one
were.
too.
You were like me too. You were like three people.
What do you
up here.
No, she don't. She gonna fart.
And you made me so mad. No, because
You
I didn't
punched my
fart in your
damn
face.
shot.
I didn't fart in your face. I didn't mean to punch you in the arm either.
Yes, you did. You did it twice. What did you?
And then I was about to, and
Get
then
that
you were
back
like,
so you
"That's
put it
where
on
I
your
got
arm."
the shot." And
You
I was
need
like,
it.
"Shit."
Put it on your arm.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do
That's
that.
too funny.
Now if I die, they're gonna. Them damn people are gonna be like, "Oh, I told you don't get it because you're gonna die." I was like, "No, because somebody punched me in the fucking arm."
Why they do the left arm? Yeah, that's where you got yours.
That's where he asked
She
it.
asked me. I said my left because I'm right-handed.
That's maybe that's why I did it too. I just remember them giving me. I was like, why the fuck you got it in your left?
And
hand?
the way the thing sits, you sit here and the table's over here.
Yeah.
So maybe makes more sense because it's right there.
Maybe.
But
I don't remember.
she asked me. I was like, left? Because I figured I'd do more with my right.
Maybe that's why I got it there too. That makes sense. I just don't remember.
I wouldn't know.
So
My
if
cord
I
didn't
test
die.
positive for COVID, you gonna punch me too?
Yes.
Punch me right in my lungs?
Right in your freaking lungs.
Right in my fucking lungs.
Little fucker, I'll get you. Playing.
That fart in my lungs.
I'll fart right on your head. Play with me.
Hey, want to try and play with that?
I will too.
Is George still here?
Yeah.
I heard him.
He's ready for a fire, I think.
I know, me
Are you
too.
gonna stay out for the fire?
Maybe for a little bit.
Here she go again. I got chili dogs, John. You ready for chili
I'm ready to
dogs?
eat.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
Alright, we can finish. We're good.
Yeah, we got about an hour in. Billy's not going to be on.
I'll see you next week.
That
Billy
poor-
won't be here.
Maybe he will.
Maybe. I don't
Never
know.
Have you talked to him?
You better.
I figured it was Friday. He knew what was going down.
It's 53. Better get a big fire started.
It's cold
It's gonna
outside.
feel cold, even though 53 is not that cold, but it is
Yeah.
right now.
I got some hoodies if you want.
They'll
Just
choke the shit
got
out
mine
of you. They'll choke the shit out of
It
you.
don't matter. I
Like,
got 3 larges in there.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
you want the 2X? It's the same.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
it's just a little
It will
wider.
fit over my head a little bit better. I'll just be cold down here.
I get like a regular one.
I'll just chill on my mic.
Whisper it to me.
There's all kinds of mics around. You just
I
pretty much
know.
went to his mic.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I was just chilling at my mic. You gotta figure out something. Maybe you fill in for Billy.
I have to work.
Oh,
Sorry.
you gotta find somebody. George is here all the time.
We just don't want to be on this thing.
I know he does get scared when we start doing it. He's like, "All right, let me get Nick in here.
I don't think it's
We can watch his
scared.
phone."
be nice. Okay.
I'm always nice.
Good night, guys. Thanks for joining us.
All right, everybody.
See ya.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
Peace out. George, say bye.
Bye, y'all.